Hey, this is Mike. We spoke so much last week about Captain N the Gamemaster that we did another episode. So join us now for the continuation of Captain N the Gamemaster.
It basically is like the next season of Kid Video. And I loved Kid Video as a kid.
Ye-
But Kid Video is even more deranged because there is absolutely no theme to music video world.
Yeah, it's just, totally awesome music videos.
Yeah, just every once in a while they'll stop and go, "Hey, look at that!" And like an actual music video will be happening.
There's a little more
Hey,
cohesion
look,
here.
they're dancing on the ceiling. Hey, look, it's raining men.
Well, luckily, it's yeah. Where were we? What happened?
I think we had just wrapped up the most dangerous game master.
Oh yeah.
So what did you think of Queen of the Apes?
Okay. This one was a little weird.
Oh yes,
It's
this one is a second season episode, so we have a new character introduced for the second season, Game Boy.
yeah. Game Boy is a Game Boy.
Yeah, it's really weird. It's like, Kevin, I'd like you to meet your new friend, Nintendo Entertainment System.
Yeah. It's basically what is it that it's the robot from fucking Super Jail is basically what it
Yeah,
is.
it's the robot from Fantastic Four. Beep beep beep, alert alert alert.
Yeah. So I
Except that he can sort of extrude his screen, which is also his face, and use it as like a fist or a baseball bat or something.
yeah, it's a little yeah. But yes, they have this
But
new
it's not a robot; it's more like a computer.
yeah. So they have this new this character. But yeah, they have this new character. In this episode, they basically go to Donkey Kong Country, and these blue
Yep.
guys are feeding Donkey Kong, but then they fuck it up, so Donkey Kong goes on a rampage. Meanwhile, Mother Brain has invented a machine that will switch brains. So you know where this is going. It's the brain switching
Yes.
episode, and I love
But it's a little more unusual than most brain swap episodes because it's a three-way swap.
yeah. So Mother Brain, Donkey Kong, and Game Boy end up doing a three-way. So Mother Brain is in Donkey Kong is in Game Boy, and Game Boy is in Mother Brain. And
I really like the detail that now the brain is gone from Mother Brain's tube. Her face is still there, but now it's attached to an actual Game Boy circuit board.
oh, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, and it even has like the place where the buttons and the control pad connect.
So nice, clever. Um,
So that means there's an actual organic ape brain squashed into the Game Boy housing. Yuck.
ooh.
Good thing Game Boy is so durable.
Yeah.
If it can survive that explosion in Iraq, then it can survive this.
I do like so Lana basically. Well, first it's funny because then like the blue people are like, Donkey Kong is back. Instead of demanding a constant supply of food, he wants our valuables now, which I guess is worse.
Yeah,
But
they sure had a lot of valuables apparently for people who dress in nothing and live in a city surrounded by like redwood poles.
yeah, so Donkey Kong now be having Mother Brain's brain, and Mother Brain's brain is now got Game Boy's brain in it. But
Yes.
so Lana decides she's gonna trick Donkey Kong Mother Brain, but like,
Yes.
well, what does she exactly do?
She convinces her to let her give her a makeover. Oh, the thing is, there's actually like a couple of minutes missing from the version I sent you. I had to dig them up myself.
Oh, okay. No
So,
longer
because-
confused.
Yeah, it was actually very confusing. You missed the part where Lana said, I have to bow down to worship you. Obviously you're the greatest queen of ever, except that you're so ugly. Can't I give you a makeover?" So Donkey Kong ends up getting this makeover that I mean, there's not much you can do with Donkey Kong, but I feel like Lana is giving it her all. She's not just trying to make her look stupid.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's again, this is just a very well. I have to say, this is a very
It's very gender.
It's very gender because it's like okay, I think it's really great that Lana is so gender affirming because Mother Brain has basically she has transferred her brain into. I assume Donkey Kong is male. I assume Donkey Kong
I
is
presume.
a guy.
I mean, it's a Saturday morning cartoon, so they're not going to show us any ape genitals.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I can only assume.
Yeah.
But Donkey Kong is always nude, and we've never seen his ape dick.
That's true. That's true. Well, maybe apes have.
Oh wait, no, he's not always nude. Sometimes he wears a tie.
Oh well, that makes all the difference,
Yes.
Maybe Donkey Kong's got internal genitals.
Donkey Kong, the new Dilbert.
Yeah, that's it. When Donkey Kong fucks, you can see the tie points upwards, just like Dilbert. But anyway, so Mother Brain is now in Donkey Kong, and she's real jazzed about it. Actually, she's fine. She's actually happy because she gets to. She's like with her superior brain and Donkey Kong's enormous body, she can like do a lot of damage. But then
her original plan was to transfer her brain into Lana's body, which is. How would that look? Would she end up, looking like a xenomorph or something?
Yeah, I think because it's interesting that her brain, when you transfer her brain, it's like she is a brain, but like her essence, the brain remains. The physical brain remains, I guess. Yeah, I don't know.
But the physical brain didn't remain. It was replaced with the Game Boy.
Oh, yeah. Then I don't know what would happen then. I assume because it's a cartoon, they would have just been like, oh, yeah, she's... Because Donkey Kong looks just Donkey Kong-ish, though, right? So...
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, she gives Mother Brain in Donkey Kong's body a makeover. So now Mother Brain as Donkey Kong is hot. Yeah.
By Mother Brain's, by her definition at least. But I think of when, I always think of when Miss Yvonne gave Mrs. Steve a makeover, and she kind of looked exactly the same. And Pee Wee said so, but Miss Yvonne said, "But yes, look, but she feels beautiful. That's what's important."
Yeah, I have to say, I think that Mother Brain has very healthy self-image because she always seems to be very confident no matter what manifestation she's in.
She's basically Miss Piggy, isn't she?
Yeah,
she's like if Miss Piggy was a villain.
Yeah, she's awesome. I love her. She's great. When are they going to make a Captain N the Gamemaster movie?
Yeah, for real.
Though since we no longer have Levi Stubbs with us, I don't know who would do Mother Brain. So.
I don't know. Who would you... Oh, they'd probably get Tyler Perry, wouldn't they?
Oh, yeah, they probably would. I can't think of someone who really has... Levi Stubbs is like one of those like kind of singular voices. There isn't really... There's no one who's a Levi Stubbs type. It's kind of like being a Tim Curry type. Like, who would... Well, Tim Curry, actually, though, is someone who could... but of course, he's like 100 million years old now, and not really in the special.
And recovering from a terrible stroke.
Yeah.
So he couldn't do it now, but maybe in 5 years when he gets better.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. But yeah.
I mean, you may have heard that the story behind Inspector Gadget was they were writing down possible names, and they were like, "Well, who have we got that's like a Don Adams type?" And they started. Throwing around names, and someone says, "Well, why don't we just ask Don Adams?" And they ended up asking Don Adams, and he was like, "Sure, I'd love to."
1 second, I think there's a knock at the door. Yes.
Oh,
I'm gonna go to bed.
Okay.
But can you? Jasper's collar is missing again.
Mm-hmm.
So can you keep an eye out for it?
Okay. Jasper, what do you do now?
I have no idea where it is. Do you want me to?
Cats always lose their collars too, huh?
Yeah, I guess they
Wait! Don't eat Riker's food.
They just
Riker left some food.
Okay, well let me get it. So I guess the cats do that.
Eat the food, Mike.
How long you get the eat in of the oven of the food.
All right. Oh, yeah. I'm going to bed.
All right. Night.
Night.
All right. Anyway. So what were we saying? Mother Brain.
Mother Kong. You were talking about how she's basically like Miss Piggy.
Yeah. So yeah, she's great.
Also, I like how the brain switching device, at first, it can connect to two other people, and you activate it with a plunger,
it,
which I thought that was a really funny touch, and then I realized it was necessary so that somebody could throw a coconut to set it off.
yeah, it's kind of got like a cassette futurism look to it.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, oh, it's got two connectors. Well, remember that it'll be necessary. It'll be important later, so they can do this three-way
Yeah.
switch thing, which doesn't really have much to do. Like, I'm not sure why they ended up doing the three-way switch, other than, well, I guess they didn't want Donkey Kong in Mother Brain's body. Or Mother Brain's brain is the issue.
Yeah.
But
I mean, they didn't want to leave Mother Brain in Game Boy's body. It's like, oh great, Mother Brain can upload herself now.
oh yeah, well, in any case, this episode's fine. I don't think that it's got some amusing bits. I like that. I like this whole Mother Brain's Donkey Kong makeover thing.
Yeah.
And it's but yeah, and then there's another. We watched a two-parter where they do some sort of video game. They do a
Video Olympics. Yes, this one features most. With this, we've featured all of the main characters' main games, because Video Olympics and its sequel, Mega Trouble for Megaland, are about Mount Icarus, which is the place where Kid Icarus supposedly comes from. I don't know what they call it in the games. And Megaland, which has never really had an official name. In the first game, it was called Monsteropolis.
okay.
Great name, but it sounds more like a concept album than anything else.
Yeah, geez, Monsteropolis.
Monsteropolis. Oh man, we should have called this podcast Monsteropolis.
I mean, it's pretty good. It's pretty cool.
So this is a good example of how they didn't really pay too much attention to how the video games worked, because the plot of this one is that Mother Brain is making up an excuse to get herself and her cronies into Mount Icarus, where there are 3 sacred treasures that will give her unlimited power. And in the next episode, in order to defeat her, Pit has to get the sacred helmet, the mirror shield, and the fire arrows. Now, these both come from the game Kid Icarus. The problem is, the mirror shield, the sacred helmet, and the fire arrows, those are the 3 sacred treasures.
Oh, oops.
Yes. So you get them at the end of the game, and it says Pit equipped himself with the 3 sacred treasures, and then it becomes a shooter as you fly your way to take out Medusa. So
yeah, yeah, I feel that. I guess they were like, it's close enough.
yeah, yes, and of course, Metroid fans have always wondered, where is Samus Aran, the main character of Metroid, in all of this? Somebody, I believe, at like a convention or something, asked one of the writers, like, how come you didn't use Samus? You could have had more female characters. And their answer was, Samus is female? Well, if we'd known that, we would have.
Yes. Well, like we said, this was not a show made by gamers.
No, they were learning to love games along the way.
Yeah, it's impressive.
They probably didn't win Metroid. I mean, I didn't win Metroid until I was like in my 30s.
Yeah, they didn't have the internet back then, so it's not like they couldn't just go to DeviantArt and see like shitty AI generated slop of Samus with giant titties, Yeah. They would have had to talk to, I don't know. Did even Nintendo know that she was a girl at that point?
It's funny, the official the instruction booklet that comes with the game refers to Samus as a he, but they're lying.
Oh, well, wait. In the end, does what? Samus takes her helmet off, and it's like,
Samus takes her helmet and sometimes her whole suit off to reveal that she's a girl. And you also have there's like a code where they'll let you play as her without armor, so you can see that it's a girl in the first place from the beginning. But here's the funny part: when I was in like third grade, we knew about Metroid. We knew the ending where it reveals that Samus is a girl. We thought that you were turning into a girl.
mm-hmm.
And because it said Samus was a he, and then you have a female character at the end. So our argument on the playground was either Samus was always supposed to be a girl and she had been cursed to be a guy and now she had returned to her original form, or she has turned into a girl as a reward for a job well done.
Yeah, those are. So it's either like what Tip from Oz or
Yeah.
or trans. I guess they're both very transgender
Yes.
narrative, whatever things there. Um,
Multiple people involved with Metroid, even from the beginning, have said, "Yeah, I've seen, I see Samus as a trans woman." So if you have a trans headcanon for Samus, you're right.
yeah, I mean,
And if you have a cis headcanon for her, I mean, I'm not going to tell you no either.
well, so like Metroid is all a metaphor for her gender journey because like
Yeah.
obviously Mother Brain represents I don't know, dysphoria or something. I don't know.
That's what you see in the mirror before you start taking the pills.
Oh, there you go. See, and then Ridley represents I don't know. Someone help us out.
Ridley represents Prague. And
Oh, you mean like progesterone?
yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant progressive rock, and I was like,
Oh, that too.
I was like, that was very funny because we all know how much trans people love progressive rock.
Yeah.
And I'm not even joking there. Like, I think that's actually a thing. Like, I don't know. I just realized like half of the trans women I know are like super into like, oh, Roger Dean, he's our greatest living artist. You know.
Okay, Ridley represents pickles. And Kraid represents gender euphoria after weight gain.
Man, you know what? Someone should make this game. Someone should make. Oh, I guess someone did. Man, well, I'm sure that some enterprising internet person has written an entire thesis on this topic, but like our theory's better. So. Anyway, yeah, it's like just you know what? And also Crocomire represents Blahage. So there.
Yeah, it does. It fucking does.
All right. So
Crocomire, that's a deep cut. I'm proud of you.
see, I've been paying attention.
I just had a discussion with some of my friends where we were. Hang on, I gotta find it because I want to get this right because it's one of those things where if I don't phrase it correctly, it doesn't come out right. Yeah, one of my friends said, "I wonder if Crocomire is anyone's favorite Metroid boss." And I said, "Wait, are you saying they're not everyone's favorite?" And they're like, "Certainly one of the top bosses who end up getting melted alive." And it's like, well, I mean, if it was good enough to have Bowser do it a decade later. And yes, there is an episode where there is a Mario game where in the first level, Bowser falls into lava and explicitly dies.
Oh, I don't remember that. I remember
It's New Super Mario Brothers, and for the rest of the game, you're chasing Bowser Jr., and in the last stage, he throws his father's literal bones into a cauldron and reanimates him as a skeleton.
Oh, geez. Okay.
Yes, and this skeleton has become a character unto itself, Dry Bowser.
Oh, okay. Well, why not?
Which makes me wonder if, is there one that's with no bones that's just like a gelatinous cube? Moist Bowser?
Oh, God. Oh, no. Okay, so anyway, So wow, Bowser. I can't believe Bowser's fucking dead.
Yeah, he got better
Oh, good,
clearly,
good.
but
Yeah. Anyway, what
so
happened?
yeah, the Video Olympics are uh, Mother Brain challenges the N team to a peaceful resolution of their differences through a series of Olympic Games, which they have 1 day to train for.
But boy, do they train. They really train.
Oh boy.
Um,
There's a lot of training sequences in this first episode. It's mostly training sequences. My favorite part is that Mother Brain yells at her men because I didn't want you to practice sports. I wanted you to practice cheating.
yeah, but they were like, why bother cheating? Because you're just going to steal those three treasures and do the whole thing. Like, this is a distraction, isn't it? And they're like, well, and Mother Brain actually is very interesting because she says she still wants to win so that when she takes over, her reputation is better. Because I think it's interesting because it kind of indicates that she understands that to some degree, even the Sun King, even the greatest dictator, still rules with the consent of the ruled. You
The
know,
consent of the
the
governed,
government. Thank you.
yes.
Yes.
You know,
So
as as Clifford put it, any form of government is irrelevant without a mandate from the people.
yes, exactly. So
He might have been quoting Malcolm X there, but I think of it as something that Clifford from the Jim Henson Hour said.
oh, I mean, that's exactly it. So I think it's interesting. Mother Brain realizes, yeah, I gotta win so that everyone thinks it was like legit that I'm in charge. Although she still rules like basically doing the usual thing, which is like I'm going to make everyone do slave labor, which is the usual cartoon villain
Everyone's going
thing.
to do slave labor and drape me in jewels. That's what these. She's basically like Wario. She just wants to sit in a room full of gold and laugh.
Yeah, it's a very cartoon villain type thing, and
I think that would get old after a while. But then again, I've never had a room full of gold.
I mean, it's a sort of thing that like so much. I mean, as we're seeing, so much of reality feels like it was from like cartoon villain stuff. But like our president is a guy who's like, I have a golden toilet to sit on, so it's like, oh, I guess they do like
That's
this.
definitely not something the Antichrist would do.
Yeah, no, 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 very normal stuff. but um, so yeah, Mother Brain. She loves her jewelry. She loves her shinies.
Yep.
Um, but they do that thing where she warps the good guys to the Oblivion Zone. Um,
Yeah, she opens the warp zone to oblivion, whatever that is, and they land on what seems to be a disembodied tongue.
yeah, they're in this weird world of like the pure like tubes. These
Yeah,
very
it's a world of tubes, and the only other inhabitants are disembodied facial features.
yeah, it's very weird. Princess Lana implies this is where all the warps kind of merge into one. So all the warps,
Yeah.
which is like I didn't realize they were warping through these weird, very organic looking tubes. I thought they were just you know teleporting, but I guess
Yeah.
this is how warps work. So they have to find the warp that gets them back to the right world. They need to get back to Kid
Yeah.
Icarus land, and they
One thing that's interesting is that Lana finds herself in Yankee Stadium, but everyone watching in the stands is still a weird video game alien.
yeah. There's yeah this it's still video game land. Why not?
Yeah.
I guess video game people can go to each other's worlds. Like there's immigration or tourism between different video game worlds.
Yeah, I think that's something that they should, folk could have built a whole episode on about. Like, yes, we have we have a small colony here of fugitive Goombas who got out of Mario's world before the Iron Curtain fell.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of world building possibilities in this show,
Yeah.
but unfortunately,
And if you wanted to do a show like this, but all the video games were fictional, you easily could. Everyone knows enough video game tropes by now that you could just build it solely on vibes rather than actually established video games.
yeah, I mean, they made that whole Wreck It Ralph thing kind of on that
Yeah.
premise, although
Yeah, there were 3 made-up games and then a bunch of real games to give flavor to it.
Yeah, like that movie was like, oh yeah, I feel like that's kind of what they're trying to do. But then they were like, what if we just spent the entire movie in this racing game? And it's like, oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I mean, apparently the Japanese name for the movie is in fact Sugar Rush, as opposed to Wreck-It Ralph.
I mean,
This is not really about Ralph.
no, they decided, what if we just made it? What if we just did this racing game thing? All right, fine. If that's what you want to do.
And then in the sequel, they were like, hey, what if we just didn't touch on video games very much at all? Let's make it all about memes. That will definitely age well.
Yeah. Well, everyone loves Wreck-It Ralph 2. I don't know. Has anyone seen it? It's one of those.
Nobody liked it. It was such a disappointment.
Wow. I just remember like the ads, and it was like, the internet is great because you can go to Disney.com there. Okay. It's like, yeah, all right, yeah, the internet's.
It's like, yeah, let's make another movie where Disney kisses its own ass for 90 minutes.
Yeah.
Great.
Oh boy.
It's like if they made a sequel to The Wizard and it was all about, playing the ponies. It's like, who cares?
Yeah. It's not a game that not a movie that was like, oh boy, video games are sure is fun to play a video game. Not so much. But so they warp back to Kid Icarus Land, and then they get the 3 treasures, and they defeat Medusa, and
they fight Medusa by. Also, this is again something that actually comes from the game. In the game, Pitt can collect hammers that will let him break various warriors out of their stone coverings, and then they'll help him fight the boss of that stage. So that was a nice little touch there.
Oh yeah,
I like how one of them has a horse head, so it looks like Mr. Horse from Ren and Stimpy.
I did like how when they free all the warriors from their stone slumber, and Simon Belmont's like, you've been conscripted to the army to defeat Mother Brain, go save your world, and they're like, yeah, and they just run off to save the world.
Simon actually pulls off some good moves in this one. I like seeing him be competent.
Yeah. Again, fun character. He's got layers. He's not like, he's kind of a buffoon, but like he can rise to a challenge when he's forced to.
My favorite Simon Belmont moment comes from an episode that we didn't watch. It was an episode that was like a retelling of Pinocchio, where Mega Man was on this quest to become human. So they have to cross this ocean to get to the warp of life, and Dr. Light is with them, and he said, well, I've got an invention right here, and it's just this balloon, and Mega Man takes a big breath and blows it up and turns it into like a 3-masted sailing ship. And Simon is like, that's really handy. Say, Dr. Light, I've been looking into homes lately. You wouldn't happen to have an inflatable split level castle in Castlevania, would you? And Dr. Light just reaches into his pocket. Matter of fact, I do.
Oh,
like, I can't believe it. So, and of course, he takes a big breath and can't even begin to get it inflated, and is spending the rest of the journey hyperventilating, trying to get this balloon inflated.
Oh, you know what? I just remembered something we completely forgot.
What's that?
We were talking about how like Captain N is much gender. We completely forgot about the bit where King Hippo uses his like remote control to turn Eggplant Wizard into like a sexy woman.
Yeah, and he goes, ugh, I have to remember that channel.
Yeah, it's like we completely forgot about. Oh boy, Eggplant Wizard is hot now. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, but there's a lot of sexy TF in this show, isn't there?
There is quite a bit. I mean,
I'll squash you, and I'll beat you, and I'll get you in an artichoke hold.
Yeah, that's the thing I forgot. Like in the game, I guess our Eggplant Wizard is eggplant themed, but here he's just kind of food themed.
Yeah, he's kind of vegetable themed in general, and whenever he's scared, he sweats vegetables.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
Yeah.
With a very distinctive popping noise.
I guess they were like, well, eggplants are so limiting. We don't have to. We can do other stuff. And it's like, yeah, okay. I mean, I get it. It's the vegetable kind of. I kind of get it. Yeah, it fits. Whatever. But anyway, so How do they defeat? They use the three treasures to defeat Mother Brain. Is that what happens? I can't remember now.
Oh, they. While this is have the three treasures that they're seeking, not the three treasures that they have, are in Mega Man's world. So this part is really video game themed. You can tell that somebody played all the way through the Cutman stage in Mega Man and included pretty much everything they saw. It has the bladers, which are in fact little helicopter skulls that buzz you. It has beaks, which are cannons with little shields that open like bird beaks to protect them when they're not firing. And it has Big Eye, which is a sort of security robot the size of a school bus that hops on one foot.
Oh, I like how they're worried that, like, they're like, if Big Eye might actually, if when Captain N is like, I think what he's saying is that, like, if Big Eye steps on us 3 times, we'll be dead for real. And I just think it's funny that they're like, yeah, we're doing the video game logic where you get 3 guys, you get 3 guys.
Yeah.
But
which is actually, what's funny here is that you actually see what happens when Mega Man picks up a power-up. He just touches it and it just flows all over his body. And he goes, that tasted great! He really rolls the R there.
Well, Frosted Flakes, great.
Like an electric cheeseburger.
Electric cheeseburger, yeah, that's a good one.
But yeah, somebody played all the way through this. Somebody played all the way through the Cutman stage, and then we get to Cutman himself, and he looks really weird, and he's cackling, and then the way they fight him is with the dog. Oh, we didn't mention the dog. There's Duke the dog. He's just a dog.
Yeah, he's a dog.
Yeah. He doesn't have anything special going on except that he's kind of a little more sapient in Videoland than he would be in the real world, but not much.
No. I mean, I think they were just like, kids like dogs. Kids have dogs. This will make this, it's relatable.
Yeah. It would have been interesting if Captain N had a cat, but...
Yeah, that'd be a very different vibe. But yeah, so that's, is that Captain N? Is there?
So, they have. Dr. Wily still has the 3 sacred treasures, and he can use them to rebuild his robots again and again. These robots that, this is pretty funny. It shows all 6 of his robots attacking them in the tunnel that leads to Cutman. So when they defeat Cutman, Kevin says, well, that's 1 down, 5 more to go. It's like, no, you already fought all the others, you idiot!
Yeah.
You forgot to pick up the weapons from them. That doesn't even come up.
Well, they were learning as they went along.
Yeah.
What?
And okay, I have one more thing to add to our thing for you. Have you ever seen the Captain N comics?
No, I think I remember that they were. You said they were originally based on comics from like Nintendo Power.
It was based. No, actually, Captain Nintendo was a text story from Nintendo Power.
Oh.
No, these are Captain N comics from a Captain N comic book that ran from Voyager, the same people who made the Mario comics. But just here's a couple of panels of where an older Captain N is giving up his possible relationship with Samus to go back in time to do life over again.
Oh, that seems kind of heavy.
And she says, hold me, Kevin, hold me till forever comes again. It's like, damn, this in Captain N?
Oh, jeez. Well, I feel like this is, I feel like this might be written by someone who is a little more familiar with video games.
Yeah. It's a little different because they couldn't use any of the characters that weren't from Nintendo themselves. So they have King Hippo and Eggplant Wizard, but they don't have Dr. Wily. Instead, they have someone called Uranus.
Wait, is Dr. Wily not Nintendo?
No, Mega Man is a Capcom production.
Oh, okay, all right. But they're on Nintendo, aren't they, or something?
Yeah, it's on Nintendo, but But Nintendo didn't make Captain N; they just licensed the characters.
Oh,
Whereas this one was actually more of an official Nintendo creation,
okay.
which was licensing Captain N.
Gotcha. Okay. Oh, all right. A bunch of vegetables. Wait, what?
Yep, here's a whole story about how Kid Icarus is. Not Kid Icarus. How the eggplant wizard is fomenting war in the fruits and vegetables kingdom over whether tomatoes are a fruit or a vegetable.
There's some interesting things. There seems to be, what is the samurai guy? He's a lemon.
Attila the Honeydew.
Oh, okay. That's funny.
And I believe over there on the right is Alexander the Grape.
Oh, in the conquistador hat.
Yeah.
Okay. There's a lemon wearing like a what is that? A Spartan helmet.
Spartan helmet. Yeah.
And an apple who's got like, oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
No. Yeah. A red delicious.
Well, it's a different time, I guess.
It was a different time.
But I mean, this is wow. Are they doing a fruit pogrom here in the last panel against tomatoes? Oof.
We are at war with the pernicious produce of Vegetania. Last week, they've raided Fruitopia and took prisoner our beloved tomatoes. We have sworn to make salad of them.
Okay. This is interesting. This is interesting. I'm going to say that. So, how does Captain N solve this dilemma? Does he stop Eggplant Wizard from?
Yeah, it turns out that tomatoes are in fact a fruit, but it's one of those things where, like, tomatoes are a fruit to a biologist, but a vegetable in the kitchen.
Yeah,
because vegetable is not a scientific term; it's a culinary term.
Oh, really?
Yeah. No, but botanists do not use the word vegetable.
Oh, huh. So what exactly defines a vegetable?
It's a non-fruit plant that you eat. Leaves, stems, that kind of thing.
Okay, I guess it makes sense since mushrooms are vegetables and they're like not even plants.
And they're not even plants. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I guess they are the fruiting body, but
yeah.
But yeah, vegetables. Again, and yes, tomatoes are vegetables in the kitchen, so even though they are fruits.
Yeah.
So
okay. So we got this villain's do's and don'ts with Uranos instead of King Hippo.
Yes, Uranos is a Kid Icarus character that much like Eggplant Wizard, is very frustrating because if you touch him, he will steal one of the treasures, and then you have to buy it back from a black market salesman.
Kid Icarus seems like a much more involved game than I expected.
It really is, and it's hard. Kid Icarus is butt hard, and it gets a lot easier as you go in. So once you slog past that first stage, it gets a lot more fun. But most people don't get past the first stage.
Oh, geez.
It's a game where you literally go from hell to heaven. You start in the underworld and then make your way to the sky.
I guess then it makes sense then from a thematic point of view that they would do it this way. But I can see why people it's kind of like when you play Altered Beast. It's like, nobody ever gets past that first level because there's only 3 levels, so of course they make it that hard. Okay.
I guess there's 5 if you're, except that, the 5th one, who cares? You're just playing the werewolf again.
Yeah, no one cares. Everyone just wants to be the dragon.
It's a golden werewolf this time. Big shit.
Everyone wants to be a dragon. We know that.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess Uranos is more Greek at least. But sorry, you're saying.
So I have a challenge for you. How would you cast the Captain N of the video games that you grew up with?
Oh, geez. I did not. The video games that I grew up with were mostly like
Yes.
I think I mentioned before, like floppy disks for the Apple II. So.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm like, okay, who would be there besides Razor from Maniac Mansion?
Well, let's see. Boy. Well, Guybrush Threepwood, I guess.
Yep,
You know,
he
uh,
would definitely be the Simon of this group.
yeah. Roger Wilco, maybe from
Oh yeah,
what other
he
game?
would be the Mega Man.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. What other games did I play? Uh, I mean, I mostly play a lot of LucasArts ones. So,
Yeah,
Sam and Max.
Sam and Max. Yeah, they would be the Eggplant Wizard and King Hippo of this group.
Yeah, and let's see. Before that, I mean, playing older games. With I would have had. Geez. Um, Instead of Mother Brain, you'd have Nicodemus from Fantasy III: The Wrath of Nicodemus, which is real old school. Some Ant Men from Temple of Apshai.
Yeah, Cedric the Owl.
Yeah. Oh my God. Oh, I fucking hate that owl. Oh, oh, he's so annoying.
He'd be the Game Boy.
Yeah. Oh. Um, and
Oh, and your Donkey Kong, the jumping Marshmallow Man.
I hate that guy so much. I hate that Marshmallow Man. Of course, everyone hates that game. That game sucks. Boy, nobody likes Ghostbusters, the old Ghostbusters game. Uh,
No.
but yeah, that I don't remember what other games are. I used to play a game called Movie Monster. That was like my favorite game. What that
Movie Monster, is that the one that has like the fake Marshmallow Man?
Yes, it's got Godzilla and a bunch of like monsters they made up because I guess they couldn't market any of the other ones. So
Yeah.
there's like a giant spider, there's a giant like flying wasp, there's like a blob type monster, there's Mr. Meringue, who is, the Marshmallow Man analog, and then there's a giant robot whose name I forget, but he's, basically,
Mechatron,
yeah,
yes.
exactly.
A giant robot that resembles the Transformer Topspin.
Yeah. I loved this game as a kid, even though I never knew how to. I never realized how you were supposed to play it. I would just like stomp around and knock buildings down because I thought it was fun, and I just liked I just liked the vibe of the game was a lot of fun. So put Godzilla in this too because he was there, or no,
Yeah.
put Mr. Meringue in because he's the original
Yeah.
character. You might not be able to license Godzilla for this one. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, I mean, that's I don't know. Like I didn't play a whole lot of games that really I think would lend themselves to this kind of show. To be honest.
Yeah. Well, they did do a Tetris episode.
Oh, maybe I'm wrong then. Maybe they could do something with oh God, what other games did I play with Koala?
Yeah, Koala.
Which now I'm doubting that that's a real game. Maybe I dreamed it.
The Captain N episode about Tetris takes place in an all square world where it looks like the Cubert 50s, but everyone's wearing squared off checkerboard clothes.
Oh, huh.
I especially like this image of King Hippo and Eggplant Wizard wearing their squared off checkerboard zoot suits.
Wait, let me see. They look very talking heads.
They do. This is so new wave.
That's pretty great. I mean, this show had some inspired bits.
It really does,
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. It really gets like I feel like even though I didn't play a lot of these games, I like there's a real vibe of gaming from
Yeah.
this period. Um,
Does it make you want to play the games?
Not especially because I just kind of figured that like it probably doesn't have a whole lot to do with the actual games.
Yeah, that's accurate.
I mean, I like things like the warping and just the fact he's in a video game and it briefly have that kind of bad CG as he goes through like a Dire Straits video.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah, it's all very of its time. It really feels like this kind of mid-morning of video games vibe, which is very cool. It reminds me a little bit if I don't know if you've seen that movie Obex, which is
No, what is it?
It's kind of it's an indie movie that just came out a little bit. It's kind of classified as sci-fi horror, though it's really more just sci-fi about a guy who gets sucked into a video game. But it is set in like 1987, and it is like based on the aesthetics of a video game from 1987. So it is very much like Apple II, like green and black computer gaming, and it's
Hmm.
like it's hard to describe, but it like very much captures the feeling of playing video games at that time. So that really like spoke to me because I was like, oh yeah, I was playing the floppy disk video games in those days, and I feel like Captain N is like, yeah, if you were doing cartridge games in like the mid '80s, they would capture the feel of the era in the same way that one captures the sort of early '80s computer gaming. But
Yeah, I haven't heard of this, but I will take that as a recommendation, much as I recommended Escape from Ever After.
yeah, yeah,
So,
no, I think you may enjoy it. You may enjoy it if you like video games. I don't know how much you're into
which I
these.
do.
I don't know how much you're into the video games, but so this is Princess Lana in the comic.
Yeah. So I like this particular comic because we have them closing the doors of the palace just as King Hippo is closing in on them in a saucer sled. They slam the door shut. He slams through, making a King Hippo shaped dent in it, stomach first, and goes, "Ow, my nose!" And for the rest of this cartoon, he was rubbing his nose like it's still tender. So you know where his weak point is.
A little bit of attention to a continuity, so that's nice.
Yeah. So Captain N, you have you have you learned anything about video games, or are you still avoiding them?
I mean, I probably won't be playing video games anytime soon because I'm lazy. But
Yeah.
I mean, I think watching this was fun because it reminded me what it was like to be young and to be excited about video games and to see like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, those things that I like, they're on TV now. And I
Yeah.
think yeah,
That used to be a big deal that when, something you liked was on TV. When somebody saw what you liked and they were like, "Hey, come quick, that thing you like is on." Hey, come quick, Weird Al is on Entertainment Tonight. Something like that.
yeah, yeah. So I mean, I feel like this is, if you were excited by the idea of video games in the mid '80s as a young person, this really captured that excitement in a way that. The other video game shows like the Mario Brothers show and the Zelda show are fine, but they are specifically in the worlds of those games. They're not about
Yeah.
video games. Um,
Yeah.
this is like if you were at the same time period, like excited. If you were like a music person, you would probably be like, Gaga for Kid Video in the same way that I
Yeah.
thought that I thought Captain N was like just an incredibly cool idea for a show. Um,
Yeah.
and
I mean, I would love to see, I would love to see a revival of both of those shows. And what about a crossover? That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, it feels like kind of natural to do it. You're already a video game world. Why there's a music world. They can cross over into like MIDI world or something. I don't know.
Yeah. You know, but you couldn't really do this with like movie world. That's a little too broad.
Yeah, yeah. There's too many of them, and you could do it with book world. It'd just be the page master,
Yeah, yeah.
but it'd be a little
Could you?
preachy.
Could you? Have they already done a show where it's like TV world?
I feel like that would just be stay tuned.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Uh,
I was thinking of Hi Honey I'm Home, but that's a little different.
I haven't seen that. Or
Oh, it was a show from 1990 or so where a modern, slightly dysfunctional family gets some new neighbors who have actually moved in from a sitcom from the 50s.
oh, okay.
And unless they turn on the color, it's black and white in their house.
Okay, that sounds very interesting. Is it
They have something called the turnerizer that turns things color.
is it worth checking out? It sounds.
Yeah, we should probably look at it someday. It's a very interesting. If we ever decide to like do a theme month of failed one season sitcoms.
Yeah. And there's a lot of those too. I remember when I was younger, my family were watching what the hell is that one where about Snow White where she's like now
The
yeah,
Charmings.
that was like okay, well, whatever, high concept stuff. Or the
Yeah.
one about that's
So,
Elf but with the dragon, you know.
oh, Scorch.
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah.
one season. Oh, damn, we've got a whole month planned.
Yeah.
Okay, well, this is a great way to start out our year. So, keep coming back for more stuff, and don't hit the reset button. Boy, that is a really labored video game joke. I'm sorry.
It's
Pop up.